Can the alignment of the stars at the exact moment of conception shape the destiny, gender, and future of your child? Ancient astrologers strongly believed so. In their manuscripts, they designed incredibly precise cosmic formulas, from selecting fertile sign to calculating seasonal planetary hours, to ensure a healthy, abundant lineage. Here are the secret rules of the traditional conception electives. First, we dive into auspicious position and rules for conception. The moon and the ascendant must reside in fertile signs: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The moon should form an aspect of affection, sextile or trine, with Mars. The moon must be separating, or Munsarif in Persian, from a benefic planet and immediately applying to another benefic. Place a benefic planet such as Jupiter or Venus inside the ascendant's house, or the midheaven, the MC, or the house of hope, the 11th house, or in Persian we call it Beitul Raja. The lord of the 5th house, which is here the Venus, and the 5th house itself must form an aspect of affection with the lord of the ascendant. Here the ascendant lord is the Saturn. The moon should reside in the 11th house, and the planetary ruler of the moon, its dispositor, must can an aspect unto it. And it is highly preferable for the sun to be positioned in either Gemini or Cancer, like now. But what about formulating a child's gender, being male or female? To determine the child's gender, the ancient masters applied strict mathematical and temporal calculation. For male child, the moon must occupy a masculine sign. The sun's triplicity, which is now in this example Venus. The ascendant, the lord of the ascendant, the moon's ruler, and the lord of the 5th house must all reside in masculine signs or masculine quarters of the chart. The hour, the number of elapsed unequal seasonal hours, or ساعت معوجه in Persian, of the day or night must be an odd number. The act of conception must take place during the first quarter of the day, when the sun's planetary energy is increasing, as the seed takes place during this phase. It is the belief of ancient astrologers. The planetary ruler of the hour must be a masculine planet situated in a masculine sign. But what about the female child? The moon and the other key planetary significators must occupy feminine signs or feminine quarters of the chart. The hour, or the number of the elapsed unequal hours of the day or night, must be an even number. Conception must take place during the last quarter of the night. But let's go into essential dignities and conditions. The Lord of the fifth house must be oriental, I mean rising before the sun, and in a dignified favorable condition. The ascendant must be a sign of a straight or long ascension. In Persian we call it mustaqim al-tulu. The moon must be far from combustion. But to prevent the loss of pregnancy, illness, or birth defects, you must strictly avoid some configurations. The moon must not reside in combust degrees. The planetary rule of the hour must not occupy either the ascendant or the fifth house. The Lord of the fifth house must not be retrograde, combust, or afflicted by malefics. And as a last note, guard heavily against any corruption or affliction to Venus, as this primary astrological indicator for the ruin, sickness, or poor condition of the child. Thank you for your attention. I hope you have a good child conception, and see you in the next session.